back. If you've just tuned in, this is the Health and Wellness Show. My name is Chabet Birir, and today we are talking about pets and how to take care of them as they are your source of comfort and company. And Nerea said, dogs lift up your spirit and cats calm down your heart.
Yeah.
Very interesting. So we are talking about how to take care of these pets as they take care of you, right? So we were talking about the health issues, the vaccinations, the costs of, an accident and whatnot. And I was asking Mugo of Air if there's insurance for pets. And you say there's no insurance.
So there is actually, but the insurance only cover for people who have fewer pets, like one pet and what. And they're quite expensive actually. Like just like a normal, actually it's more expensive for pets than for humans. It's like maybe around 50K, but for a dog it should be around 80 or even over, depending on which packages you go for. So for us now who do breeding and who have multiple dogs, it's quite difficult. You can imagine you multiply in that figure by 30 by 10, it becomes quite costly, and it doesn't also cover everything that we go through as the breeders. It doesn't cover the giving birth.
So what does it cover? Say for you, how many pets can you insure? You have 30. So you can only do 1 or 2 or...
So you'd have to take like insurances per pet.
Per pet.
That's the ones I've seen out there. But I believe there are some probably which I might not know about, which maybe would do like 2 or 3. But still, it's still a small number compared to if you have so many. So you'd have to take individual insurances.
Wow. So
I actually really didn't know that. I didn't know you have to insure pets as a breeder.
Yeah, it's not as a breeder. There is no like insurance which takes like all the dogs you have.
Of dogs.
Because now even on their side they'd be like,
and how much does it cost to insure one dog, for example?
The ones I've seen lately, I saw one for around 80,000 for one dog. And that's the one where I was like, okay, no, I might not be able to do all my dogs, probably like 1 or 2, but again, you never know which one is going to get sick or which one not. So it doesn't really make too much sense to make one. But probably there are others which are out there or others which are coming up, which can be cheaper. But for us breeders, it's quite difficult.
Okay, let's now talk about training, socialization, hygiene, and grooming. Nerea, have you trained your cats? Mosquitoes.
Poppy is a Maine Coon, a smaller one, because mainly Maine Coons are meant to be really, they're actually sort of like the largest cats, domesticated cats. But I think the Savannah cat in Ampatia competition kidogo, but mine is not as big as the usual Maine Coon is supposed to be, but it's furry, all that. And depending on the type of cat you have, some are easier to train than others. It's just that I think that we've sort of stayed apart for quite a while. I haven't been able to continue whatever it was we're doing. But I think, a cat just taking simple commands, like even coming, a cat to come to you.
It's hard. It's difficult.
Cats, that's where, the whole cats on their own pedestal comes from. But again, those small things matter. Like when you tell it to come, you tell it, again, with routine, it knows when to eat. You tell it to lay down, it would do that. Tell it to jump up at you, it would do that.
But it's more difficult than a dog.
No, a cat is more difficult for sure. A cat is definitely more difficult to train than a dog,
Okay, Dr. Musyoka, what does it take? Nerea has said cats are on their own pedestal. What does it take to train a cat and a dog? What's the difference?
Actually, for animals, they respond much more better to commands. So you really have to be repetitive.
Authoritative?
No, not really authoritative, but repetitive, consistent, and persistent. That's the language that they understand. And like she has said, it's harder for cats for some reason. I don't know.
I agree.
But for dogs, it's pretty easy. I think dog will see people as their master, but it's the other way for cats. The cat is
the cat is your master. You've reminded me when you talk about cats when we were growing up. My sister would have cats from time to time, and somehow they would, die. That's why I'm reserved when I think about owning pets, because I don't want to take a pet and then it dies in my hands.
So you have a heart for them.
So my sister, the cat would pee in our bed or poop or all those things. That's why I'm also, I can't do this. But what does it take? Like, is there a point where a pet now knows this is where I should pee and poop, this is where I sleep, this is boundaries,
Yes, there is.
There is,
yeah. For let's say for cats, naturally they have that natural instinct that they need to do their business somewhere. So now it's upon you to provide that environment
for the business.
For the business, yes. For dogs, that instinct doesn't come out, that naturally that easy, and you may have to train them, and there are chemicals, they are called pheromones, chemical substances that now you can, as at the earliest time possible in their lives, that now you can start training them using.
The pheromones.
You just need to spray them maybe to a particular corner and take the dog there, the puppy, the puppy there, and it gets attracted. There's the way it signals and alerts it. Now this is the place that you need to do that business.
Okay.
You realize with dogs and, let's say all animals, they use something called olfactory system, the sense of smelling. Actually, it's very well developed, and they use it a lot to communicate.
Okay.
So they will use it to know where to go to toilet. They will use it to follow their group or their siblings. They will actually, that is what they majorly depend on.
Okay.
So for cats, provide the cat litter at the earliest time possible, and they understand.
They understand.
They understand.
But it takes time.
It takes time.
And commitment and consistency.
Consistency and that persistence. Yeah.
Okay.
You just have to be very patient with animals.
Something that I'm working on myself. Mugo, you have 30. How is it to train and groom all of them?
Well,
but I can see Zena is well socialized. I mean,
we've done a lot of socialization when it comes to all our dogs, because for the purposes of breeding, for the purposes of shows, we've done a lot of socialization. And I'm very, I never knew there was anything like pheromones. Now I'm very happy to know there's something like that. Because how I teach my puppies how not to pee here and whatever is quite complicated, actually. Not so like what I usually do. I feed the dog, then I bring the dog where I want it to do its peeing and pooping, and I stay with it until that moment. Especially the first time when it pees and poops at that spot, that's when now I'll be always specifically bring the dog back to that specific spot. It smells around. It smells, hey, I've peed there already. Let me go and do again. So that takes quite a lot of repetition and being there and staying there, waiting. And many times, especially my dogs, they see I'm outside with them, they want to play. So they are not in their minds. It's not that we've gone out for a mission of doing whatever. No, they've gone. It's 3 a.m. They don't care. They're there to have fun. So I'm happy to know that there is something like pheromones which can help. I never knew that's a new one.
So
they
you
can
make
that natural substance, like let's say like in the dog's urine. So they mimic it. So like when you spray, a dog will come and feel like someone did a signature here. So I need to put mine there.
That's really interesting.
That's very interesting.
That one. Now we know for my next, because I already have 14 puppies right now, which they are just about to reach that stage of potty training, where I need to teach them, okay, you need to stop peeing and pooping inside the kennel. It is time to do it outside.
And you've partially answered my next question, which is how early should you train a pet? We'll start with Daktari and then Nerea.
Actually, let's say for dogs.
For dogs, yes.
There is no standardized curriculum like this because you see the breeds are many. If you ask him, he knows the breeds are many, and they also have different they express their behavior differently. Yeah, but on average, starting from 4 months.
From 4 months.
4 months, the puppy is now starting to develop, cognitive function is now better. By the time it's getting to 6 months, it's now is able to actually listen and grasp most of the commands. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nerea?
Well, of course, I'm not an
You're
expert.
not an expert, but how soon did you start training your pets?
My pets, I think as soon as I got them, as I said, you see, like for me at first, because cat litter is expensive. It's really expensive. So I'd use sand in my house. I'd get sand. Sometimes if I can't get cat litter, I get sand. But the minute I got whichever pet into my house, that's the first thing I did. I would put them there because, also cats, any animal that you get, they have anxiety, they have whatever it is.
The new environment change.
The new environment. So they might make a mess anywhere. So that's expectant.
Okay.
But I think if you're patient and you're in tune with your animal and you can see how your pet is, you can sort of see how it is. And I always say, if you get a new animal, like, make sure you get a pet when you have some time to spend with it.
And
like,
money.
don't get a pet like
Time
on a
and
Monday.
money.
Yeah. When you're going to be at work the whole week, at least
Yeah.
get it on the weekend when you can really just spend some close time with it. Let it smell everybody in the house. Let it feel close to you. Stay in bed with you if you must, or on the couch if you don't like pets on your bed. But just be around it so that you're also observing what it's doing. You can see when it wants to pee or poop. When that minute comes, that's
Body
when
language.
I transfer it to where it's supposed to do it. And for cats, I find it that they're quick learners. Like once it knows, and they're clean. That's why I said maybe start with a cat. It's not as needy. They're very loving, very surprisingly lovingly. And they also say, like, when they purr, it's something that can soothe. If a cat comes and sits on your chest and does that purring thing.
I know that sound.
Yeah, it's, it can release, it can release oxytocin, I think.
Wow,
because it's just something that it's like a pleasure feeling. So it's that bond hormone that's being released when you're taking time with your animals. And even, when you're petting them, spending time with them, also your anxiety. If you're somebody who has
It's like
anxiety.
cuddling with a human being.
Yeah.
Is it?
Slightly better.
Better, yes. Yeah, it's
You
better.
can't be serious.
Let me tell you, only pet lovers understand it.
Because clearly I can't get it.
There's some things,
how is it
it's only
better than a
us
human?
pet lovers who can get. When I tell you I can love a pet more than I can love a man.
Human. A man.
Do you know I cannot date a man who wouldn't want a pet in his house? It's that serious.
Wow.
It's that serious.
Oh,
A pet can come in between my love life.
Yeah.
It's that serious. Like if you're allergic, unfortunately, or you don't like pets, I cannot be with you.
So you're gonna list here.
Yes. Pet
and
lover is number one.
Check. Wow.
We're
Very
the same.
interesting.
We're
Pet
the
lover is
same
number
boat.
one.
If you don't like dogs, we won't be friends.
What? Let alone romantic partner.
No, we won't even be friends. You won't step in my house.
Yeah.
Let me start loving Brenda then, because I'm not a pet person. Wow. Okay. So then, how do you give this? Because you mentioned that some people live with pets in apartments, dogs, and it's not right.
Yeah.
If I want, like my daughters want a pet, we live in an apartment.
Yeah.
So is that possible?
Yes.
Can we get a dog and a cat really?
Yes,
and
you
what are
can.
the activities that we need to engage these pets so that they can feel good or be themselves? Like you can't keep a pet in a room for a whole week and say you are loving on them or taking care of them, right? So what do you need to do? What are the activities that you can engage these pets with?
Yeah, a pet, just like human, requires time to socialize, to exercise, and to express the normal behavior, like interacting with other pets or interacting with
Humans.
human, in terms of the play. Yeah, so really you need to get to an apartment, one, that authorizes keeping of pets, and then also look at your space, like we said. Yeah, it's part of the animal welfare requirement. that you'll not keep a giant breed like this one in a small apartment. That one will fit the towing breeds, the likes of Jack Russells, the likes of Japanese Spitz, or Chihuahuas. So now that is one. Then make sure at least the pet, on daily basis gets some time to go out and play, run around. And that comes out quite easily if you have kids. You really don't have to worry about,
time for playing with pets.
Okay. Once you get that right, then you're good to go. Also make sure that sometimes we have a lot of dog social events. He will tell you that we are...
I can see some awards here. Talk to us about them.
Yes. So socialize your pet with other animals, with other pets.
Okay.
Also to avoid accidents. Sometimes it has never seen another dog. It has never seen what they do, and you can get into fights, see some serious injuries. So those are some of the things that you can subject your pet to.
Rhea, what activities do you do with your cats?
With my cats, we'll play, and it's so funny. Sometimes you may look for very expensive toys for your pets, and your pets would have no interest.
There are toys
in playing
for cats.
Toys.
Yes.
Let me tell you can literally get a box.
Toys?
No, just a box.
An empty box.
An empty
okay.
box. And that cat will enjoy itself going in, going out, creeping, trying to catch you. Like, it's just finding simple. You don't have to have a lot of money to keep your pets engaged. Just take time to play with them. Even if it's a string, I put something at the end, a feather, and I move around with it. Something that will just keep it engaged.
Okay.
If it's like a pen that has those ballpoint pens that, you can put a marker somewhere on the wall. Even simple things like that. But of course, if you can afford to get them some good toys, absolutely, why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm 60% convinced. Mugo, what activities do you do with your cats, with your dogs? Sorry, I'm seeing certificates and medals here and a trophy. So what happens before you get all this?
So before there's the groundwork we do with them, which is a lot of socialization. I think Doc mentioned it. And the socialization comes in the sense of taking the dog to the shows. Those are a few of the shows we've had. Taking the dog to malls which are friendly for dogs, like Waterfront and what. So there's a lot of that. Then playing with the dogs. I like what you said. There's a time you said you don't like people with dogs in apartments. When we started, I was living in an apartment. I had a backyard, yes, with a bit of space, but not so much space. But I was with 4 dogs, and actually 5. And among the 5, there was the mother to this one, plus 2 German Shepherd, plus a Golden Retriever and Bobel. And what I learned during that time is, it wasn't so much about the space we had, because we didn't have that much. We were in an apartment, we had 5 of us, plus the dog. Now, I learned that if you have the time, like the time to play with them, the time to go for many walks, you have a bit of space somewhere, like somewhere outside, a bit of space where you can wrestle with them, because dogs love wrestling. That's one of their favorite activities.
Yes, so it's about time and space. So, because of time, I want you to show us all this and how you acquired them with your dogs, and what activity you were doing to, win that award. You can pick them up and lift them and explain to them, our viewers, how you won them.
I like starting with this one. This was one of the first trophies we won, again with her when she was a puppy.
So all these are Zena's?
All, that's just her alone.
Okay.
So this was a trophy she won at one of the Oktoberfest, actually, where she won best of the show. So it was we were really happy. We didn't know much about the dogs at that time. She was quite young, she was a puppy. And this was the first one. Now we have a few. From that point now, we started going to more shows. So we have this one. This is actually a championship certificate for her. And how you acquire this one is by going to the East African Kennel Club, and you win 3 times with your dog with 3 different judges. So over the years, we won 3 times with her. Those are the badges that she's been winning over the years.
Okay.
Each time best of breed. And now finally, after the third one, now that's when we got the championship certificate. So I'm quite proud of this one.
Wow. She's quite a champion.
Then this one was the most recent one at KSP, at the KSPCA dog show called the Shaggy Dog Show.
Okay.
It was actually last week.
Wow.
So she won
newest award winner in town. Wow.
So she won most shaggiest dog of the show.
She is shaggy for sure. So what does it take to win an award? Do you have, money? What comes with all this?
So it depends of the awards. For example, for the shaggiest, we won quite a lot. We won some dog food, we won toys, because there are also partnered with so many different brands. So each brand was bringing their toys and whatever. I made even a video on my channel. I had so many things. I was really happy. This was a great day. So this is mostly for this type of show, but for the more official show like the East African Kennel Club, we usually go for them to get this, which is the CC. It's called a challenge certificate. And
what
those
does that mean?
It's basically when your dog wins their category and they get first place, they get a CC, and then you need to get 3 of those CCs to now finally get a championship certificate.
Okay.
So and each one of those CCs are certified by a specific judge. So every year they bring a new judge internationally so that they can judge your dog. So for this one, mostly they don't have, the only time you can win like a physical prize is if now you win best in the show. And to win best in the show is basically everyone else who has won, all the number ones, come and now compete together.
Wow.
We haven't won yet. We've been trying.
I'm seeing you winning because the way you're passionate and the way Zena is a champion. There's one I'm seeing there before we finish. Time is limited. No, the one on best of breed.
Yeah, this one is also.
So how did that come about?
So of her breed, so how the show usually goes, they all the Caucasian Shepherds are going to compete against each other. So all the females are going to compete against each other, then all the males, and then finally the first male and the first female are going to compete against each other, and then now one of them is going to take the best of breed.
Wow. And
that is how now then you get your CC.
Your challenge certificate.
Yeah.
Okay. Very, very interesting to learn how far you can go with pets. Winning awards, guys. Wow. I'm still 60% convinced, but your 40% will need another session for that. But because of time, thank you so much for coming. And fortunately, time is up. So I'll just give you time, 1 minute each for your parting shots. Last word, starting with you, Daktari.
Yes. So at the Noble Vet Surgeons Clinics, which are currently 4 in Nairobi, we will get your veterinary issues sorted. So you do not have to worry about owning a pet, because now if in case of any problems, we are really going to sort them out. Yeah.
How expensive are you?
Expensive is relative.
Relative.
It's very relative. We are moderate. Actually, we will sort anyone.
Sawa. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nerea.
All right, so first thing is I encourage people to really adopt animals. Sorry, Bogo, not to say that they shouldn't come to you and buy from you.
No worries.
I know you will give them quality pups, but also there are many animals in the shelters that could really use that adoption because he's easily taken. And lastly, dogs are CEOs, but cats are senior consultants.
Well. Dogs are CEOs, but cats are senior consultants. Very interesting. And finally, Mugo.
For me, actually, I always tell my clients, first, especially if you're a first-time dog owner, go visit KSPCA. They have so many dogs. Go get a puppy from them. It won't be as expensive as me because I'm selling purebreds. And there are so many there, and I've been working actually with KSPCA for a while. So first go see there, and if you're not satisfied, then come to Green Garden Kennels. Come with your dogs. I actually did a post in my social media telling people from December, come and visit us at Green Gardens. We are open. You can come and see the dogs. Come with the kids, by the way.
Okay.
Because kids, The kids are the kids are our future. So come with your kids, and you can just see, play with the dogs, and make a decision from that point.
Thank you so much. I know with the passion we can go on and on and on, but we have to end here. Thank you so much, Dr. Musyoka, Nerea, and Mugo for joining us on this very interesting topic about taking care of your pets. 60% convinced that I can own a pet, but it's about individuals. It's a personal choice. So if you feel you can own a pet, go for it. If you can't, then still your choice, and we respect it. But the general, of course, rule is to not harm any pet, no matter what, or whom or where you are with that pet, right? It's important to take care of animals. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the Health and Wellness Show, and my name is Chebet Birir. Have a lovely evening.